Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group, Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter at P Miller ENT. Follow us on Twitter and follow back. Welcome to another edition of our audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today is the 17th of March 2022. And so guys, tinenya ikutenderera pa social media nyaya iri kunetsa inyaya itakapromisa pano kuti nyaya iyi charamba chichingotaura nezvayo andika inyaya yavakoma nanasisi vari ku South Africa kwamana pakaipa andika yes, so we know that Operation Dudula #put South African first vanhu vava havasi kudzora tsvimbo, no, vari kutoramba vachitoti they want all the illegal immigrants kuti varove pasi, and the South African authorities have been responding. Recently we saw many people being arrested in Joburg, CBD, kunana Alexandra, and takambonzonzi Operation Dudula yacho yaku Pretoria zvakare. Saka motonemeka kuti with this rate, by the end of August or September, the Operation Dudula inenge yaenda mumaprovinces akati wandei in South Africa. And so Home Affairs Minister Aaron MOTSOALEDI has slammed claims ZEP holders will not qualify for any other visa and will be forced to leave the country as a result. This as cabinet decided to no longer issue extensions with the ZEP, which ended on 31st December, and further decided on a 12-month grace period. During the grace period, ZEP holders must apply for other permits appropriate to their particular status or situation. Those who are not successful will have to leave South Africa or be deported. Speaking to Newsroom Africa on Wednesday, MOTSOALEDI said the government has systems in place to ensure all the applicants sent during this period are processed. The government was working with the UN to process the applications. He said, they've helped us with money and we've hired people to help. Even Treasury is giving us extra money to hire more people, said MOTSOALEDI. He further claimed that all ZEP holders would not qualify for any other visa. Who said they don't qualify? How do they know they don't qualify? If you know that you don't qualify to be in the country, what do you say? They can't force me to work outside the law. This country is not run on feelings of people. It is run by the law. We got the constitution, which must be respected by all. MOTSOALEDI denied allegations that the ANC government was playing to the public gallery by not renewing the Zimbabwe special exemption permits at EP ahead of the 2024 elections. With the rise of the Operation Dudula and other movements calling for undocumented foreign nationals to leave the country, the government has been accused of using the migrant crisis as a scapegoat for its failures. MOTSOALEDI says that's rubbish. I've never once scapegoated any migrant. When we started planning ahead for the ZEP, there were no masses who were doing what they are doing. There was no Operation Dudula. We started at the beginning of 2021 in January, knowing that the ZEP was going to expire in December. We are not pandering to anybody. We are just trying to manage our situation for our democracy. People are just making wild statements without understanding how the situation is. He said, while the government knew just how many asylum seekers and refugees were in the country, no one knew how many undocumented foreign nationals were in the country. We do have the number of people who are refugees in South Africa and those are under international protection. We have the numbers because we even give them IDs. We do have the number of asylum seekers in the country. We know the number of people who are on a work visa and the number of permanent residents because we report their names to Parliament every year. What we don't know is the number of people who are illegally. If we knew them, then they would not be illegal. They are hiding. They don't want to come out. They just arrived. We believe it is normal for any human being when you arrive in any country to announce yourself and say, I'm here, and tell us what you are looking for, and we will see how to help you. Those who are illegal, how do we know their number? Because even organizations in SA, including Stats SA, are just doing estimates. Some are saying the estimate is between 3.5 and 5 million people who are here illegally, but we don't have such figures. How can we have them because somebody who is illegal is exactly that. They are doing something illegal and they do not report themselves to anyone. Many of them don't even want to be known. MOTSOALEDI said the end of ZEPs had nothing to do with emotions and xenophobia, but the laws of the country. I'm not going to be blackmailed into that, because if I allow myself to be blackmailed, we will never be able to run the state. The special permit was not given only to Zimbabweans, it was also given to Basotho and Angolans. In 1998, only 11,000 people came to South Africa to ask for asylum. All of a sudden, in 2008, the number changed to 207,000, and most people were from Zimbabwe. And the following year, another 227,000. Within 2 years, we were faced with more than 400,000 people asking for asylum. The system was not designed for that. It was overrun, and Home Affairs decided to give them special permits in order to deal with the situation, said MOTSOALEDI. We said the time has arrived that no more immigration laws must apply, so we are not changing any law. Immigration laws have always been there. We are saying they must apply like every other person who comes here. It can't be that Zimbabweans and Basotho have got a different law to root them when everyone else is under immigration laws. So guys, that's the latest here regarding to nyaya yema permits nyaya zvakare ye Operation Dudula. As we all know that the locals have taken the law into their own hands. They are also saying that foreigners should leave South Africa. And so guys, tell in the comment section, do you agree with what the Minister of Home Affairs is saying, Aaron MOTSOALEDI? The man is to stand of what he said last year, December, saying that all the ZE permit holders, they can now apply for mainstream permits. And he's saying that, how do you know that you don't qualify if you haven't even applied? And so it is what it is. The men still insist that people should apply for those mainstream permits, otherwise you need to go back to your own country. And do pananya at the same time more streets murukupisa. And many local South Africans, they are now blaming foreigners of nyaya mabasa. They're saying that my foreigner akutora mabasa edu isusu ndusu tave a scapegoat to their problems that they are facing as a country. And saka pakaipa, we're gonna keep you guys in the loop regarding to this whole situation. And nyaya Operation Dudula at the same time nyaya permits, because December it kusvika manje akusikure, many people will be leaving South Africa, going back home. And it is what it is, but it's gonna be very difficult for illegal immigrants to live and work in South Africa. Dzinenge dzangu haro hadzo dzinenge dzingoripo, and hapana munhu anombokuti enda kuZimbabwe kana kudzokera kuZimbabwe kana kukubata, but situation ndo yatuma vanhu vakawanda kuti vapfeke mabag vadzokere kuZimbabwe. And so it is what it is. This is our audio thoughts with Prince on Prince Minister TV. We're still gonna monitor the situation kuti yakamira sei this year and also early next year, kuti kunenge kuchigarekeka here South Africa ikoko, because nyaya yemapermits inyaya yanetsa. At the same time nyaya yema-illegal immigrants, whereby most of our brothers and sisters are, truly speaking, hapana munhu anomboda kuita illegal immigrant. Munhu wese anotoda kuti atove nemapepa akakwana, but ma-requirements achanenge achidiwa acho ndo anozoseparate vanhu vakawanda kuti we can't have those things. Hatina zvinhu zvatina ma-critical skills, hatina all those documents amunenge muchida, mamari dzamunenge muchida dzimwe nguva, so it's very difficult to actually acquire those documents that they'll be asking for. And because vazhinji vedu tichitsvaga kurarama. Saka the minister should understand that ma-permits aya, ma-special permits aya akaiswa because vanga vaona vega kuti these guys, they don't qualify for those mainstream permits. The reason why they introduced those special permits. So it doesn't make sense for a person ari kudira petrol in South Africa, in Messina, could apply for critical skill. I mean, do you think they will accept it as a critical skill? I don't think so. I don't think so. So it doesn't make sense. So the minister is just talking politics at the same time. He's doing what he's doing. I mean, it is what it is. That time that we need to think. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Bless up.